What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Soulblaze YouTube channel. Welcome back to CDL Week 2. We're here. This is going to be the team builder, followed by the battle of me versus Magenta Lamb, someone new to the Little Cup scene, Australian friend of Razor, so a friend of my friend who's joining the league. It's going to be an exciting battle. Before we get into it, make sure to answer the question of the day and make sure to make sure to follow all the wonderful CDL Season 2 coaches, including Razor and Magenta down below. And yes, we will be proceeding shortly. First mon to the matchup, and the matchup introduced is going to be Scraggy. Scraggy is probably coming every week, not going to lie to you, and we're bringing a Dragon Dance set. Now, the reason we have Brick Break on this is because I am a little bit scared of Chingling and screens coming up. And I don't feel like my team performs that well under screens. I don't feel like I need the extra coverage. So there we go. I did not want to run High Jump Kick because there's always a chance he could hard swap into Drifloon. And if he watched my week 1, he knows I'm bringing High Jump Kick. So kind of don't want to give him that. And then also Shed Skin because we're facing a fire team. Numel can burn me if it survives. Vulpix can burn me, and it's faster if I don't have a Dragon Dance up. And it's also in order to sort of have a way to bypass the Bulbasaur Sleep Powder in case I want to Dragon Dance versus it. If I'm already at like a +1, for example, I can get to +2. Maybe he's running Modest, and then we can outspeed or at least tie. It's also a way for me to Dragon Dance on a Will-O-Wisp Drifloon, so I just feel like it does a lot into him, and most of his team is special anyway. It does reduce the Drifloon Shadow Ball. Does reduce, it doesn't reduce the Drifloon Shadow Ball. It doesn't reduce the Little League Giga Drain. It doesn't reduce Growth, Numel, or Bulbasaur. It is for Aeron, which are faster than, and we have 4 times super effective move, and it's for beating the other Scraggy. And as long as I don't get intimidated, Scraggy coming into me, then it should be fine. If his Scraggy's already out, I can go my Scraggy. And we can kind of play it that way instead. So that's the reason we're bringing what I'm bringing. Also, Dragon Dance is just really strong in the matchup, being able to outspeed regular stuff at +1, and it has a chance to outspeed or tie Bulbasaur and the Sun. So that's why we're bringing Scraggy this week. Over next, we have Drifloon. Again, pretty standard set, but we kind of want to tag stuff and make sure that he doesn't get the setup. Icy Wind for slowing down Bulbasaur and Sun, for slowing down Drifloon and Burden, and for, of course, for double speed dropping the Numel. So if I'm opposed to Numel, I can always go for an Icy Wind in case he wants to Flame Charge, and then that'll do some chip damage and keep him regular speed on the Flame Charge turn because of Simple. So, and then we can go for an Acrobatics if he procs my Burden with the Flame Charge, or we can just go for a Shadow Ball depending. So that's just something to spam to make sure Numel doesn't get out of control. It's also pretty good into the opposing Drifloon coming into me if he dares to do that. Or, of course, it's a way to hit Little Leap super effectively. And it's, for Bulbasaur, it can also tag a Scraggy before I die, so my Scraggy comes in. He can't intimidate me because he's already on the field. And then my Scraggy would be faster than his. So that's why we're bringing Icy Wind Drifloon this time. Next up, we have our Drillbur. Our Drillbur is running Rindoberry, just the same as week 1. Kind of interesting to run Rindoberry twice, but obviously it lets me live certain moves from Bulbasaur. I think it might even let me live a Solar Beam, and then I can Earthquake it for significant damage. It also is a great lead in this matchup to get rocks up early for stuff like Drifloon and Vulpix, and it's also... if I see Aeron coming, then it's an anti-Aeron lead because obviously Aeron has Sturdy, and Earthquake breaks that Sturdy with Mole Breaker and kills it straight up. Rapid Spin for Hazard Control, pretty standard Drillbur set, nothing crazy. Next up we have Chinchou, and Chinchou is also pretty standard. That's where my second Eviolite is going, my first being on the Scraggy. And it's a nice, decent, slow Volt Switcher. Of course, I can't tank a Solar Beam, but I can Volt Switch being faster than Little Leap, for example. I have to be a little bit careful about the Scald spam. Like he's standing in front of Numel and scalding into a Little Leap, but Ice Beam will do significant damage to it, or I could also Volt Switch on the Little Leap, expecting Grass move. And then, of course, we pack the Gleam for the Scraggy. That's we have to pack a Gleam for Scraggy here. So yeah, pretty standard Chinchu, but just a slight alteration in having Dazzling Gleam over T-Bolt or Hydro Pump. Next up, we have our Magby. Magby again is it has some pretty decent stuff in the matchup. It can go for Sun boosted Lava Plumes. We're packing the Hidden Power Ground to be able to hit the Numel for super effective. We also hit the Aron for super effective, and we also hit the Vulpix for super effective. With Life Orb, we're going to be doing crazy damage. Vital Spirit is so that he can't Sleep Powder me, so I have Sleep Powder immunity on both, or not complete immunity on Scraggy, but there's some counter there, and we have complete immunity on Magby, being able to go for Lava Plume and Boosted Sun. If he doesn't know it, I get Vital Spirit, and then of course I kill the Bulbasaur with Lava Plume on the turn. It uses Sleep Powder, and then the Sun threat is gone. And I can also spread burns other places if he chooses to go Intimidate Scraggy. I can burn the Drifloon. I'm not worried about Flare Boost, so I can burn the Drifloon and reduce the acrobatics. Or I can burn the physical part of the Lilip that runs Rock Slide, and I can start to lift things. And then of course the final move slot is for Numel. Smokescreen will double drop his accuracy, so every move he goes for will be a coin flip, 50% accurate. So hopefully, if Numel wants to come in, I can Smokescreen, and not only will the Smokescreen double drop Numel, but Smokescreen is pretty much a really good click anyway, because if he swaps into something else, Smokescreen will still hit that and drop it, except for Drifloon, which we're faster than if it doesn't have the Unburden active. And then obviously I can go for Lava Plume with or without Sun, with Life Orb, with or without Burn. If he endures the Lava Plume, he can get burned and that will die. If he doesn't endure, I think it straight up dies to Lava Plume. So I think that's a pretty good thing to do. Mach Punch is fighting is really good into his team. It is to be able to kill a 1 HP speed boosted Aron. It is to be able to chip anything at 1 HP, maybe even a Bulbasaur and Sun at 1 HP or 2 HP. And then, of course, it is really good into Lilip, boosted somehow Lilip, low HP Lilip, and the Scraggy as well. So I feel like Mach Punch is just a nice move there. So hopefully, we Smokescreen the Numel, it misses on us, and then we can go for HP Ground, do amazing damage. If it swaps out, that's why I think I'll always click Smokescreen on Numel. Like Hidden Power, because like if he gets the Flame Charge off, it's so bad. So I feel like I want to Smokescreen that. I feel like he runs EV Light on it, and it's gonna live my Hidden Power, and then get a Flame Charge off, and then even if I Hidden Power Mach Punch, I don't think I'm gonna kill him. And then Barrage is also a play he could do. So I think Smokescreen is always safe into most of his team. Obviously, it doesn't stat drop stuff like Stealth Rock, so we have to be a little bit careful of that. And Drillbur isn't the best spinner into Drifloon, but we have Rock Slide, right? So that is the idea of Magby anyway. Really strong in the Sun matchup. Hopefully we can get some kills with this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes. And of course, last but not least, this is probably one of the most genius Bronzor sets I have ever designed. Because Bronzor in the Sun is really strong. Not only have I chosen to go for the heat-proof ability, obviously we don't want Levitate here, because he has almost like, yeah, he has Numel, but in Sun he's going to go for boosted Fire-type moves. So heat-proof is always the play. And then, of course, as you can see, we're packing a skill swap. And the skill swap here is genius. With 12 speed and 9 speed total, we can start to do some crazy things with the skill swap. If it's on Scraggy coming in, we obviously intimidate the Scraggy. If it is on Vulpix coming in, we obviously do the unfortunate and set up some for him. We don't want to do that. So I'm never clicking skill swap on a Vulpix. I'm probably always clicking EQ or Psychic into that. But skill swap into Chlorophyll Bulbasaur will make Bulbasaur go from 30 speed, 15 times 2. It will reduce the times 2 to 15. And then it will double my 9. So it will go from 9 to 18. His fastest Mon naturally is Drifloon at 17. So I will outspeed everything naturally. Vulpix, Drifloon, everything. And then also, I will be reducing his Bulbasaur ability. He can obviously swap back in and out to get the Chlorophyll back. But that stalls valuable Sun turns for me. And obviously, I live anything Bulbasaur wants to do. So yes, it might go for Sleep Powder. But if I have a Scraggy slept that just hasn't shed skin yet, for example, then we can obviously, or I've intentionally let something else fall asleep, then it can't sleep powder me and we can go for that play. Or if I skill swap it coming in, or wanting to grow, for example, going for game, then obviously we'll catch it off guard big time. So, recycle berry juice is not complex ban on this, it is to keep it alive, and so that will make sure that Bronzor can kind of stay alive. Earthquake the Vulpix, Psychic the Bulbasaur, Earthquake the Aeron, stuff like that. And the other cool thing that we don't want to run Levitate for is if we happen to skill swap the Aeron, we get Sturdy ourselves, which is super valuable, so we can't get one shot. And then we will have the Magnemite combo. We will have, he will get Heat Proof. The only fire type move I have is Level Plume on Magby, which, yeah, sure, it's good, but I always click Mach Punch or Hidden Power Ground on Aeron anyway. And then, obviously, we're immune. We have Sturdy, Recycle, Bear Juice. Magnemite's the only Pokemon in the game that gets that, so that is something else we can do as well. Unburden, another tool, another ability that works similar to Chlorophyll. Boost the speed if the item is gone. So if I have my Berry Juice, I live a Flying type move, for example, of Drifloon or something. Even if I'm Berry Juiced up or Berry Juice is gone, we skill swap. We take the Unburden. And Drifloon will be slowed down, and then obviously I can recycle to get my Berry Juice back, and then I can activate Unburden and be faster than Drifloon, which means I can spam Psychic, and I can either have Unburden, I can either have Intimidate, I can either have even I don't think Storm Drain's gonna be that super. Simple's not gonna be that super either because there's nothing that I'm gonna be like super. I don't have a stat boosting move, but that's fine. Sturdy's gonna be huge, Chlorophyll's gonna be huge, Unburden's gonna be huge, and even if I swap on Chingling, I still get the original Levitate, which isn't half bad into Numel. So I think it's a super genius set. I've EV'd to get the most amount of my defenses and to have the speed that I need. The 12 speed here is genius. Obviously we have to go minus in something. I went minus in EQ because even if I minus the EQ still one-shots the Aeron, which is pretty good, and I need Psychic to stay on 9 to be able to absolutely destroy the Bulbasaur. So that is the team that we're bringing into the battle. Hopefully you guys appreciate Genius when you see it. There's a reason they call me the Team Builder Master, baby. No, I'm just kidding. But obviously, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get straight into the battle. Soul, take it away. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we have the Vulpix, Numel, Drifloon, Vulpix, Scraggy, Lileep, and Bulbasaur. No Aeron here. Something tells me he's going to want to start Lileep. And I'm kind of thinking I want to start with Captain Kidd. If he does Intimidate on his Scraggy, we're kind of a little in a hot spot here. Does that make me want to lead this? Maybe, maybe not. Scraggy lead for him is super good. I think I'm going to lead this. Because it pressures the Vulpix pretty good if he wants to lead that. Yeah. So we'll do that. Good luck, have fun to Magenta Lamb. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, battle start. CDL week 2. Let's go. Huge. What do you lead? I'm most concerned about your lead. I lead Drillbur either way. Always. Could be Scraggy. Lileep. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I have the thing. Lileep. I think we both want to get rocks up, maybe. Giga Drain does do not that much, but it does do a lot after. I think I'm gonna get my rocks up here. If you Giga Drain on my thing, that's fine. Rocks, yeah, makes sense. And this is where he's gonna start Giga Draining. Do a rapid spin, do I EQ? That's the question. I kind of want to check if he's Berry Juice or Eviolite. And I can live one either way, so we're gonna EQ here. I mean, he could go Drifloon too. That's also something he could do, because that covers EQ and rapid spin. Let's see if he. I feel like an experienced LC player would go Drifloon here, maybe for a potential defog. Okay, so he does stay in. Yeah, is it? What is it? That is Eviolite. Giga Drain makes sense, and I do have the Rindo. It's just I feel like I have to keep rocks off of my field here. He's gonna basically be full HP. Is this where I just D-dance with Scraggy and go for game? At that point, what do I want the most? I could D-dance with Scraggy and go for game, pretty much. I don't know what Lilith gets for me. Barrier, Pain Split, Toxic, all these stuffs. He's gonna Giga Drain. I want rocks off the field. You can Giga Drain kill me, that's fine. I want rocks off the field. And of course, if you spend turn clicking rocks in front of Scraggy, you lose the game, so. That's fine, kill me. Yep, that's fine. Dribble is out. And it's time for Scraggy. Right? It has to be time for Scraggy. Surely it is time for Scraggy. Ancient Power won't save you. What do you have? You don't have... You've Infestation, Gastro Acid, Confuse Ray can be annoying. Amnesia Acid, Sword Stance. Rock Polish, Miracle. Barrier could be annoying. Yeah, we're always going Captain Kin and we're going straight for a Dragon Dance here. If he goes his Scraggy, I'm faster. Intimidate puts me at neutral. Should be pretty good. So we're just gonna Dragon Dance. Oslo City Dragon Dance. Just clicking Dragon Dance for the first time of the season. Let's go! Scraggy. Holy moly, bro. Maybe he's some sort of... Maybe he's some sort of suicide set on Drifloon. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't know. He might go hard Drifloon here. But then, you know, the Stealth Rocks are up, which is pretty good. He's thinking about what to do. He can go his own Scraggy, but my Scraggy at neutral. And his Scraggy would be at neutral, but mine would be faster. And then I live anything he wants to do, and I can go for another Dragon Dance, and at that point I can Drain Punch and win the whole scenario there. And then with rocks, yeah, still the same % chance to kill. Yeah. Neutral Drain Punch. Does do half. It does do half. He could set up a screen maybe as well. I no clue what this wants to do to me. And my Scraggy is Shed Skin, so if he wants to Toxic, that can get removed, pretty much. Attack that and get +1. Okay, so he stays in. What does Lilip get for me? I'm so confused. Psych Up? Like what? Mud Slap? Giga Drain. Okay, that did 7. Lilip. Giga Drain, that did 7, so I think he either hard rolled or he has some sort of special attack. Do I greed for a second DD for the game? I think I always DD for the second, for the greed here. Giga Drain does not kill, crit Giga Drain does not kill. Withdraw, so we get a second DD here. Vulpix, okay. Vulpix. Yeah, and Vulpix in the sun would kill me. Or it could Memento or try to burn me or something crazy. So we're not going to go too stupid with it here. I think I'll risk my speed tie at +2. for Bulbasaur. If you're modest, I outspeed you, so you have to be timid. And then again, you don't kill me if I'm full HP. So for Vulpix, I 100% kill with the Drain Punch here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be clicking Drain Punch. If he wants to go Drifloon for that, that's fine. We get more rocks damage. Beautiful position for me. I could obviously knock off, but I need the HP in order to live whatever a Life Orb modest Bulbasaur wants to do in case he wins the speed tie. Because Solar Beam, I am in Solar Beam range right now with 15 HP. And even if Bulbasaur comes in hard, I get my HP, 15. His best play right now is to go Drifloon, and then I knock off kill Drifloon. He gets the Aftermath if he has that, and then he goes to Bulbasaur, and then he still has to win a speed tie over me. That's my best play. That's his best play, I should say. +2, Scraggy in the building, baby. It's so strong. And I have Brick Break for potential screens as well. Not that I expected Chingling to come, but, you know, there is always an option. You have to prepare for everything. Didn't really need the coverage. I thought about going Snarl, but, I mean, if you're running Dragon Dance, you want to use physical moves. Yeah, do you go Drifloon is the question. Yeah, you do. But then again, see, you do take this damage right here. That's fine. And so you don't have Acrobatics. Drifloon. Acrobatics, it doesn't kill. Will-O-Wisp, it doesn't kill. Destiny Bond could be something. Am I going to be the craziest man alive and go for another Dragon Dance here? In case he clicks Endure as well. That would be so crazy, by the way. How can I not just knock off here? Am I the craziest man alive? I'm just going to knock off, bro. If he lives on 1 HP with Endure, yeah. Endure, that's fine. Yep. Salak. So now this Drifloon is +2 speed. It's 34 and acrobatics with no item. Obviously kills me. Are we going to let that happen? Not a chance. Not when I can have this beautiful position with it. But what do? Do I swap out? Obviously acrobatics is going to put me in such a bind here. I can't Mach Punch with you either. Do I live an Acro into a Shadow Ball from you? I do. But then again, you could go for... Yeah, you could go for Destiny Bond as well. We're going to switch out. We can get this position again with Scraggy. We just need Leap to come out. It's not the end of the world. Destiny Bond? So see, he is running the same that I am. Yeah, hoping to take the attacker down with it. If I'm Baller, I click Dragon Dance there, but I die to Acrobatics, so I can't be doing that. Now we just click Volt Switch. He's going to act before me, so the Destiny Bond is not going to matter. Shadow Ball, I live that any day. And we get Drifloon out the way. Yep. And even if Deep Water dies here, I think it's fine, because he acted again, right? So I don't think it takes the attacker down with it. Maybe it does. Hold on. Does it? Yeah, went back to me. So I still have my Chinchou. Beautiful. And where does he go now is the question. Where do you go now? Do you go Vulpix again? The sun is up. You could go straight Bulbasaur. You could go straight Bulbasaur. You could go straight Numel. You could go straight Scraggy. I don't want to go you on Scraggy. I think we'll go our own Drifloon here. It's good versus pretty much anything. Now it's time for you to deal. You can see what I go, and you can obviously choose to do whatever you want with that. You can hard swap. You can go Bulbasaur and not hard swap Magby. We can do that if you want to. Man, this matchup is rough. However, if this man clicks growth on my swap into Magby, ladies and gentlemen, we might have ourselves a big problem. I will have to sack for Sun. And we're talking 8 turns in Little Cup. Which is not good. I fear the Bulbasaur here. I do. I can't lie. I do. Okay, it's Numel. That's fine. Numel is fine. So Drifloon on Numel. Can you burn me? Absolutely you can. But the thing I'm mostly scared of is the fact that you're going to Flame Charge and get speed. So I'm going to Icy Wind you to slow you down. That's the thing I'm mostly worried about right now, is Numel doing a lot of speed issues here. I could set up Sub, but he could Flame Charge and then he's eventually going to be faster than me. So we'll wait a little with that. We'll Icy Wind, slow him down, and then he won't be that much of an issue. Because if he Flame Charges, I'm going to get my Berry Juice out of the way. Level Plume in the Sun, maybe that kills straight up. Oh, it has a chance to 30%. Right, so that doesn't scream Eviolite to me, and we get the speed harshly down. Flame Charge, so speed harshly. Speed's at neutral now. Yeah, and see, now I get my Berry Juice back. And we can just kind of play this game a little bit with you. Because now I Icy Wind again. I Icy Wind again. Obviously we Icy Wind again. And then we can Shadow Ball. Because my Shadow Ball's doing... He's not Eviolite on this. That does 10. And Numel has 23 HP. So yeah, I think Shadow Ball kills now. Berry Juice? Lefties? Berry Juice, yeah. But we can just spam this. Flamethrower, okay. Does that kill me? Probably, right? It does kill me. Okay, cool. So Drifloon is down. Oh, this is developing in a way that I don't want to have happen to me. Because now I have to go here and Smoke Screen, right? Numel, no item with Magby. HP ground is half. I think we go for the Smoke Screen shenanigans, and he has no Smoke Screen immunity now. I'm basically making this thing a coin flip chance to hit me, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna Smoke Screen here in case he, because if he misses, that's huge for me. It kind of stops this from being a complete sweeper. So accuracy harshly fell. Earth Power. That is still fine. Okay, so Scraggy, let me see here. Can I live an Earth Power from you? I can, if you're modest. Earth Power, I still can. Lava Plume, I still can. He could try and Flame Charge to outspeed me, obviously. I think I have to just go here and click a Drain Punch. I think that's my best play right now. Is Sun up? I don't think Sun is up. I think I just have to click Drain Punch. I think I have to... I need the HP here. Withdraws. Whatever I hit here is going to be good for me. Scraggy. Intim? No. Or it is... Yeah, it is Intim. Okay, so I'm -1 right now. I still get a Drain Punch off, which is pretty good. Oh, that's bulky, is it? So bulky. Right, so I'm at 19. And obviously, Scraggy, Dragon Dance. He can high jump kick kill me here. If I swap out, I give him a free Dragon Dance. So I think my only play is to Dragon Dance. And hope he's not high jump kick. That's my only play. I was faster. I just gotta hope I live. Drain Punch. I think I lived that. 1 HP! Crit? Was that not a crit? Do I not have my Eviolite? What the hell was that damage, bro? Holy Jesus. So now I'm at neutral. Crit? No, no crit. And I don't think I heal enough to live. Maybe? No, I don't. No, I don't. Drain Punch kills me here. Oh my god. I'm getting run for loops, man. He's 6-0ing me right now. Drifloon, no. Drifloon is dead. Let's get that straight. I'm getting ran for loops here, my boy. Okay, so we're going here. I'm always clicking Dazzling Gleam. Can't really do anything else. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting ran, bro. He hit, to be fair, he hit the Earth Power on Smokescreen, though. To be fair. I should have Dragon Dance then, shouldn't I? Dazzling Gleam, we get another kill. Cool. Numel can't come in. Laleep could come in. I'm Volt Switching on Laleep, though, I think. I don't live a Solar Beam. This is going to be so hard. I need Bronzor to have the opportunities of a lifetime here. Oh my days. I should have clicked Dragon Dance on Scraggy up +2, shouldn't I? Oh, that's annoying. But Acro always kills. I don't know why we go for Destiny Bond there, because Acrobatics always kills me. I have no idea why we don't do that. It doesn't make sense to me. Beat by my own set, huh? Vulpix comes out. That makes total sense. This is a speed tie. This could very well decide everything. So my thing is, I need to get in. So Vulpix, Sunsetter. Yeah, it does not look pretty for me. Scald in the sun. It's not. Volt Switch is literally doing more, so I'm always Volt Switching here. If you go Numel, that's a good play. Hidden Power, Ground? That kills, right? It doesn't. Okay, cool. Slow Volt Switch. I'll take that. It does not kill. Okay. That is horrible. We needed that to kill. We literally needed that to kill. That's so bad. I mean, I'll Earthquake. It's still hurting. Even with Heat Proof, it's still hurting. I swear to God, it's still hurting. We take the Bronzor and we take the thing. We need to get a skill swap off on the Bulbasaur, man. do you go hard Bulbasaur now? That would be the best play for me. Flamethrower, still in the sun. That's going to hurt. I live, though, because and Berry Juice brings me back up. So we get rid of Vulpix. We're playing for diff right now at this point, I think. And he realizes I'm heat proof now, I think. The Leap could hit me with Earth Power, which would be pretty bad. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. He still hit the Earth Power on 50% accuracy. That's crazy. Oh, Lord, give me one turn there. Oh, Lord. Drifloon Scraggy, so hard for Drifloon Scraggy. That's not even draft, baby. Numel comes out. Okay. So Numel. Earth Power. I live. But the question is, would that be the greatest play of all time? Because Earthquake for me is not doing enough. So my question is, do I skill swap the Numel? Isn't he faster than me though? I have to click EQ, don't I? I have to. I'm forced into it. Yeah, Flame Charge. That's going to do it. I need a crit. I need a crit. Yeah, it doesn't kill. And now Earth Power kills me. GG. Jesus, man. Hard matchup for sure. Oh, I lose off a misplay. That's crazy. Yeah, he always Earth Powers now. There's no way you don't have it. Hopefully he misplays and doesn't click Earth Power. That's my only hope. And then goes Laleep for whatever reason. Ay, ay, ay. Earth Power. Yeah, GG. GG to Magenta, man. I think he definitely. I think this was a hard matchup. I just don't understand why you click Destiny Bond there. I just don't. And then you get lucky and hit the accuracy. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's so crazy to me. So crazy to me. Hey, we bring it down though. We do bring it down. I mean, I always click Ice Beam here, don't I? He kills me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Earth Power, he outspeeds and kills me. Yeah, GG's. GG's to my opponent. He played it great. Yeah, hard matchup for sure. I definitely should have won straight up with the Scraggy being in. But you know, it is what it is. GG's to Magenta Lamb. We are 1-1 in CDL, and we'll come back stronger next week. And hopefully put a win on the board. Hard matchup. But yeah, I'll see you guys the next week. Peace out.